Good morning. Today in this class we have to start the second unit of class 11th NCERT chemistry like atomic structure. This is the second unit of class 11th NCERT chemistry. The name of such chapter is atomic structure, or we can also say the structure of an atom. Similarly, we can also say the name of such chapter as the structure of an atom or structure of atom. All these three titles have been given. From time to time, we have to write the name of such chapter as atomic structure, but sometimes we can also write as the structure of an atom, or we can also write the name of such chapter as the structure of atom. All these will be same, but we have to take the shortest form of the name. That is why we have to write only atomic structure. This is the second unit of class 11 chemistry syllabus. This chapter is repeated in this class because in my all previous videos we have already taught such type of chapter in Hindi medium. But in this class we have to again repeat and again start this unit in English medium, so the next coming videos will be available in English only. But in previous videos all these topics have been written in Hindi in English, but these all have been explained in Hindi, but in this class all the topics will be written in English as well as will be explained in English only. There is no any probability of any one word regarding Hindi, but all these available in English only. So we have to start the chapter atomic structure. First we have to know what atom is, because in this chapter we have to study about only atom, what atom is, what is the meaning of the term atom, what are fundamental particles of an atom, what are different uses, functions and application of these fundamental particles like electron, proton, neutron. All these topics have been included in this chapter. So it is clear from the name that we have to study about only the term atom. First we have to know the meaning of the term atom. The word atom has been derived from a Greek word atomio, which means not cut or uncut or indivisible. This is the meaning of the term atom, because the word atom has been derived from a Greek word atomio, which means not cut, uncut or indivisible. The word atomio is a Greek word which means not cut, uncut or indivisible. It means an atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction, but it can not be divisible. This statement was found to be wrong in modern time. So in previous times scientists had told that an atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction, but we cannot divide atom into two or more any simpler particles. But according to modern scientists, atom has been divided into several subatomic small particles like electron, proton, neutron, positron and meson. These are the particles of atom. Among these particles, the first three like electron, proton and neutron are generally considered as the fundamental particle of an element. Before knowing this about fundamental particle, we have to know the definition of atom. We can again write an atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. This is the definition of the term atom, that we can again say that an atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. We can again understand by taking some of the example that if we have to take a big building and this building is generally made up of a large number of bricks, so a small brick is the smallest unit of a big building. Similarly, we can say that an atom is the smallest unit of anything, any element. This will be the same. So we can say that an atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. Only atom of an element can take part in a chemical reaction, but not a molecule. We have already told you about an atom and a molecule in first unit, because an atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction, but a molecule is the smallest particle of either element or compound that cannot take part in a chemical reaction. These are the main basic difference between an atom and a molecule. So we have to discuss about only atom and their particles. This is the definition of the term atom, that an atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. We have three main fundamental particles of an atom, like electron, proton, neutron. According to modern scientists, an atom has three main fundamental particles. There are three fundamental particles of an atom. First is electron, second is proton, generally represented by P, and third is neutron, generally represented by N. These three subatomic particles have been discovered by three different scientists. The first atomic particle, electron, has been discovered by J.J. Thomson at cathode rays, and this is the negatively charged particle. Second subatomic particle, proton, has been discovered by Goldstein at anode rays. This is the positive charged particle. And the third subatomic particle, neutron, has been discovered by James Chadwick on bombardment of alpha particle on beryllium atom at the first time. So all these three fundamental particles have been discovered by three different scientists across the world, one by one. Again we have to repeat that first subatomic particle, electron, has been discovered by J.J. Thomson at cathode rays. Second subatomic particle, proton, has been discovered by Goldstein at anode rays, and similarly James Chadwick has been discovered the third subatomic particle, neutron, on bombardment of alpha particle on beryllium atom. So these are the main three fundamental particles. In this chapter we have to discuss about only these three fundamental particles, like electron, proton and neutron. Besides these particles, mesons and positons are also particles of an atom, but we have to discuss only about these three fundamental particles, like electron, proton and neutron. Electrons are positively charged particles, electrons are negatively charged particles, and protons are positively charged particles, and neutrons are neutral. So we have to say one by one the discovery of electron, proton and neutron. Discovery of electron. This is a glass tube called a discharge tube. This is discharge tube containing some of the amount of gases like oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, etc. This is cathode. This is negative electrode cathode and this is the positive electrode anode. This is the cathode ray. $10,000 electricity is passed through it. This experiment have been performed by J.J. Thomson at the first time. J.J. Thomson has taken a discharge tube containing some of the amount of gases like oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, etc. and he has passed over 10,000 volt electricity at 0.01 atmospheric pressure. Then he has found that a special type of ray or glow originates from cathode and turns towards anode. Since these rays evolved from cathode, so the name of such rays have been given as cathode rays. And cathode is the negative charge electrode, so cathode rays are the negative charge rays. And further, cathode rays have been named as electron, and electrons are the collection of cathode rays, and further electron is the constituent particle of any matter. According to this experiment that have been performed by J.J. Thomson, he has taken a discharge tube containing some of the amount of gases like oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, etc. and he has passed over 10,000 volt electricity through a discharge tube. Then he has found that a special type of ray or glow originates from cathode and turns towards anode. We have already known that like charges repel each other and unlike charges attract each other. Similarly, the same cases evolve in this case, that negative charge cathode rays turns toward positive charge anode and it is attracted. So the ray originates from cathode, so the name of such rays have been given as cathode rays, and further these cathode rays have been named as electron. And cathode rays are the collection of electron, and we can say that electrons are the constituent particle of any matter. In this way, the first subatomic particle, first fundamental particle like electron has been discovered at cathode rays by J.J. Thomson. And again, the second fundamental particle of an atom is the proton. So we can write the discovery of protons. In the same experiment, Goldstein has performed such type of activities in order to verify. The experiment have been performed by J.J. Thomson. It is right or wrong. So in order to verify such type of experiment, another scientist like Goldstein have also performed such type of experiment. So he has also taken a discharge tube containing some of the amount of gases like oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen. He has also passed over 10,000 volt electricity through a discharge tube at 0.01 atmospheric pressure. Then he has found that a special type of ray originates from cathode and turns towards anode. The name of such rays are given as cathode rays. And again he has put magnet to control cathode rays, and he has increased or decreased the intensity of electricity. Then he has found that another type of ray also originates from anode and turns towards cathode. This is positive charge ray and this is negative charge ray. In this experiment, whenever the intensity of electricity increase or decrease, then cathode rays evolve and cathode rays were controlled by a magnet. Then he has found that another type of ray also originates from anode and turns toward cathode. There are two types of rays present here, negative rays or positive rays. Negative rays originate from cathode and positive rays originate from anode. So the name of such type of positive rays have been given as anode rays because it originates from anode, and it is also known as Canals ray. And further, these anode rays were named as protons, and anode rays are collection of protons, and again protons are the constituent particle of any matter. In this way, the second fundamental particle like proton has been discovered by Goldstein at the first time. And third subatomic particle is neutron and this third fundamental particle neutron has been discovered by James Chadwick on bombardment of alpha particle on beryllium atom. So we can write here discovery of neutron. This is beryllium atom. This is beryllium atom. Or we can also say beryllium metal or beryllium atom. This is alpha particle. This new element is obtained. The name of such element is carbon. And this is the third fundamental particle, neutron. This experiment has been performed by James Chadwick at the first time. He has bombarded alpha particle on beryllium atom. Then he has found that a new element carbon is obtained as well as neutrons are also obtained. In this reaction, the third atomic particle neutron has been discovered by James Chadwick. This is beryllium atom. On beryllium atom, alpha particles were scattered or bombarded. Then a new element carbon is obtained as well as neutrons are also obtained. We see that atomic number, this is the proton number of beryllium, which is found to be 4, and this is the mass number, and mass number of alpha particle is 4. It is helium also. Alpha particle is also known as helium. So alpha particles were bombarded over beryllium atom, a new element carbon is obtained as well as neutrons are also obtained in this reaction. Neutron is obtained. This reaction has been performed by James Chadwick at the first time. So we have so far learnt about the discovery of electron, proton and neutron by different scientists. We have already told you about the discovery of electron, proton and neutron. The first scientist J.J. Thomson has been discovered electron, and protons are discovered by Goldstein, and neutrons are discovered by James Chadwick. After knowing the discovery of electron, proton and neutron, we have charge and mass of fundamental particles like electron, proton and neutron. So we can write the charge and mass of fundamental particles. Charge and mass of electron, proton and neutron. We have to make a table to represent electron, proton and neutron. This column is for the name of particle: electron, proton, neutron. This column is for relative charge. This column is for absolute charge. Absolute charge. This is for relative mass. Relative mass, and this is for absolute mass. Relative charge of electron is found to be -1 unit, as well as proton +1 unit. This is neutral particle. Absolute charge will be -1.60 into 10 to the power -19 coulomb. Proton absolute charge will be +1.60 into 10 to the power -19 coulomb. This will be 0. Similarly, relative mass of electron is found to be nearly 0. It means 1 is the mass of hydrogen atom divided by 1840, that gives nearly 0. So the relative mass of electron is found to be 0, and relative mass of proton is 1 unit, as well as neutron 1 unit. Absolute mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 power -28 gram. Absolute mass of proton will be 1.67 into 10 power -24 gram, and the absolute mass of neutron will be 1.68 into 10 power -24 gram. These all values are the relative charge and relative mass of fundamental particle like electron, proton and neutron. This column is for the name of particle. This is relative charge, absolute charge, relative mass and absolute mass. This E for electron and P represent proton and represent neutron, and this is the relative charge of electron, which is found to be -1 unit. Relative charge of proton is +1 unit. Similarly, relative charge will be 0 regarding neutron, and this is absolute. We can say that the absolute charge of electron is -1.60 into 10 to the power -19 coulomb. In case of proton, this will be 1.60 into 10 to the power -19 coulomb and absolute charge will be 0 regarding neutron. Relative mass of electron is found to be nearly 0 because the relative mass of electron is found to be the mass of hydrogen divided by 1840, and relative mass of proton is found to be 1 unit. Similarly, relative mass of neutron is found to be 1 unit, and this is absolute mass of electron, proton and neutron. Absolute mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 power minus 28 gram. Similarly, absolute mass of proton will be 1.67 into 10 power minus 24 gram. Similarly, we can say that the absolute mass of neutron will be 1.68 into 10 power minus 24 gram. Next topic we have to study in the next class. So very thanks all of you.